You're also going to notice that percussion, they're making lots of switches this concert. Last one, I don't think they played mostly on keyboards. This one, all the percussionists are playing snare and bass on at least 3 or 4 different pieces, as well as some extra auxiliaries like timpani, not tambourine, but sleigh bells, and all kinds of other things. This is very common in music. It happens a lot of time, but when it occurs is you've got 4 beats in a measure. Well, there's this one extra one that happens just before the bar line, but it feels like it's more attached to the later beat. They both involve something called dynamics. You know what that is? It's the volume that we're playing. So you should hopefully, and both of these songs here, 3 completely different dynamics. That also has dynamics. What does it say? Jingle bell. But now finally the winds, our woodwinds and our brass winds, we're all learning to play eighth notes now, which are twice as fast as quarter notes. So we went from whole notes to 4 beats, down to 2 beat notes, to 1. Now we're going to half a beat notes, twice as fast. Next song we're playing, we use dynamics that change gradually as the song goes up and down. And then the two after that, That's What We Long Ago, and then Oh Suzanne and William Tell are just solid American folk songs that everybody should learn. have turned into video for. I want to double check on that one. Our next three songs are all written in a time signature called 2/4. So before there were 4 beats in every single measure, which is like the each chunk of time. Now there's only 2, which is not that big of a change, but it feels like the beat goes by a lot faster. This next one's Hey Ho Nobody's Home. We learned this on Halloween because it just has that dark quality to it that I really, really like to play. But we kind of had to learn like 5 things all in one day. That was a fun experience. This next portion of our concert is all of the songs that this portion of the book now has all of our what's called full band arrangements. Everything at this place it's all unison. They're playing an occasional duet, right, where there are 2 different parts. Now everything's a little bit more separate, a little bit more unique. This next one, Frere Jacques, is technically it's just a song in a round. Like you ever sung hot cross buns, row, row, row your boat in a round with somebody else, and they just go row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, and then the next person sings at the beginning, row, row, while you continue the song. It's like this. piece here. We're gonna play Old St. Nicholas at a Farm. This is a combination of like Jingle Bells and Up on the Housetop, along with Old MacDonald Had a Farm. So you kind of hear the collective kind of blended all together. So you hear all these songs. Afterwards, when we're done, we're going to remain on stage. We'll push our stands down so the middle school, 6th grade can watch the high school brass band and jazz band play. Because we don't get to see very many live performances. Some families are more blessed than others. They get to see live performances, but this is a great opportunity for us to watch what they could potentially do in just a few years if they really continue to work.
They're working really, really hard, and I look forward to seeing what they can accomplish this year. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and here's Mr. Bennett.
So this very first group that you're going to hear is the Linden High School Brass Band. This is a very unique type of group in that this is completely student run. I facilitate the room, but other than that, the arrangements of the music are done by students, the rehearsals are done by students, It's all them. So I'm very excited to present this for you. This is now our third or fourth year that we've been doing this kind of more formally, and it's just really exciting. The director of the high school brass band is Luke Smalley, and he did one of our arrangements, so I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about that.
Good evening. This is the Big Room Brass Band of Linden High School. I'm Luke Smalley. Tonight we're going to be playing 2 tracks. Our first track is called So Very Hard to Go, which is an arrangement of the legendary soul band Tower of Power. And then our second song we're going to be playing is Paradise by Coldplay, which is arranged by Owen Kumar. Five, six, 5, 6, 7, 8.
applause for the brass band. All right, we're waiting on one student. Get it going here in just a second. So this is our Linden High School Jazz Band. The Jazz Band is an extracurricular group, so we meet after school twice a week. We do it just on 2 different concert cycles. So we always do the winter concert cycle, and we'll do the spring concert cycle. And it's anybody who wants to be in jazz band is allowed to be in jazz band. And we just have a good time. We learn some fundamentals. We're going to do 3 charts for you tonight. We're going to do a funk chart. We're going to do a swing chart and a bossa nova. And then with the waltz, and then we're going to do a traditional swing chart for you. So, are we good back here? You do a B flat chart for me real quick. So that featured Alex Wolfer on saxophone and Alan Magnus on trumpet. One more round of applause. All right, we got one more for you, and then we're gonna wish you all a happy holiday and send you on your merry way. So, this is called Swingle Bells. Swingle. Get it? Swing, jingle. Mr. Raymond, and I would also love if you are willing to help us stack chairs at the end of the performance. That would make the evening go much faster, so we would greatly appreciate that. I did. Here we go. at the high school auditorium. First concert will be 7th grade in concert band starting at 6:30. Then we'll have an intermission, and we'll have 8th grade and wind ensemble at 7:30. So if you want to come out and have another great night of music, I highly encourage you to come out. That's again at the high school auditorium. Otherwise, we want to wish you all a very wonderful, happy holiday season and a Merry Christmas.